I really want to talk about this statement that Patriots released on Thursday night, which basically was a two-word statement that said, well, first of all, it's kind of weird the Patriots are releasing statements. They don't really do that. So it said Patriots are going to extend Gerard Mayo and they will begin interviewing for an offensive coordinator. Now it's just two simple sentences, but it says a lot about the mind and the where the statement's coming from. Now, it seems like it's directly coming from Robert Kraft because we've never seen Bill Belichick in the past go out there and let somebody know what they're doing in the offseason, who they're talking to contract wise. Because Bill Belichick is a very we're gonna keep everything close to the vest kind of guy, and this seems to be a Robert Kraft sort of statement. So some of the leading candidates for the offensive coordinator job is going to be Bill O'Brien. Looks like Tommy Curran is saying that's basically a done deal. There's still some hangups that they're trying to work through, so we'll see how that pans out, which seems like it's going to be the best fit when it comes to Mac Jones, the offense, just because in the past, Mac Jones has worked with Bill O'Brien at Alabama, and obviously Bill O'Brien has worked with the Patriots and Bill Belichick in the past. So it seems like Bill O'Brien is probably going to be our offensive coordinator. Some of the other names linked to the job, which I think are just far shots, are like Mark Trestman, Adam Gase, Chad O'Shea. Some of these guys, I don't think really they're candidates. So what's your thoughts on that, Puma? Looks like Bill O'Brien's coming back to New England.
Yeah, it sounds that way, and I think the only reason why he wasn't there this year is because correct me if I'm wrong, Jay. I think the Bill and Nick have like this gentleman's agreement where if you're on Nick Saban's coaching staff, you have to be there for 2 years before you jump ship type of deal.
Yep.
So
Yep. So basically, they have a close friendship. They've went through, was it Michigan State together? They went through the Cleveland Browns together. So they're friends. They know each other. They get together in the offseason, talk football, and they have an agreement that they don't try to poach each other's coaches. And if they do, then that guy's gonna give them at least 2 years before they start talking to the other guy.
yeah, so personally, Jay, I think it's a big mistake. I think they need to stick with Matt Patricia and Joe Judge as the offensive coordinators. I mean, no, Jay, and you hit the nail on the head. This statement was directly from the owner's box, and rightfully so, Jay. I mean, you already had like the gauntlet throwdown the off season this year where Bob Kraft pretty much came out and said like, I am tired of losing playoff games and not having a playoff victory at home or not having a playoff game at home. Like, it's been 3 years now. This needs to stop. And clearly it did not stop. And I at some point, like, it's going to have to be like, shit, I get off the pot. Like, you are going to change your coaching staff or we're going to say that you are retiring type of deal. And I feel like, Jay, at this point, if let's assume Bill O'Brien is the guy, right? Let's assume Bill O'Brien is a dude. They go to the playoffs, or they lose in the first round again, or hell, God forbid, they have another morbid season like they did this year, with a in theory competent offensive coaching staff. Then what does Bob Kraft do? So like a lot of eggs are in a lot of things are in this offensive coordinator hire, in my opinion. Like they have to nail this. Like you can't. Are you really going to tie your wagon to Adam Gase and smelling salts, Mark Trestman with his one cup of coffee, the Chicago Bears as a head coach? I mean, they're going to have to sell out. They're going to have to get Bill O'Brien and hope to God that this works and turn things around with Mac Jones.
Yeah, this is a lot of pressure on Bill O'Brien because this could be the last stand for both Mac Jones and Bill Belichick, right? Like you said, Puma, Robert Kraft said it's been 3 years since he won a football game. That was before this season. Now it's 4 years without a playoff win. So let's say next year they make the playoffs and lose again in the first round. That's 5 years without a playoff win. Like, how is Robert Kraft going to feel then? So I think it's stupid of us to think that Robert Kraft is going to sit by a sideline and watch a Bill Belichick get his little Don Shula record and walk away, even though the team is trash. I think Robert Kraft this offseason, in the week long it's been, has already sent out two like firing missiles at Bill Belichick. The first one being, did you see that the memo he sent out to the season ticket holders, basically saying to the effect of, hey man, like, this isn't good, we're working on it, like stuff that you never see happen before out of the ownership box. So I'm looking forward to see how this season plays out. A lot's on the line. The NFL season just never really stops. We just got done with the Patriots season about a week ago, and I'm already looking forward to the next year, man.
Yes, sir. Definitely going to be fun to watch. Get your popcorn ready.
Yes, sir. All right, last segment, we got the best bets with the Puma. And before you start Puma, I've been on a little bit of a heater. I've been winning some money on DraftKings and FanDuel, bro.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Been crushing it. Been crushing it. Thank God. Those parlays, though, they were on life support last week a couple of times. But this week, my best bets with the Puma. I got the Bengals +5. Earlier in the week, I also got the Bengals +3.5, but I went to DraftKings to got the better number just before recording at 5. I think it's going to be a close game, so I'll go with that. Laying the 3.5 with the 49ers against the Dallas Cowboys. Jags, actually, I got Jags +9 before the line moved to 8.5, and I got the Jags money line. And then rounding it out with Big Blue, give me the Giants money line, and then Giants +7.5 against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Very nice, very nice. You want to hear what bets I put in so far?
Yeah, what does J. Chima got?
All right, so this is all still on my free money. I still haven't touched my money yet. I'm up $250 right now, so which is nice. So my free bets, I put in a $10 wager for Kansas City money line, Travis Etienne anytime score, Patrick Mahomes 250 yards plus passing, and Trevor Lawrence over 243 yards.
What are the odds on that? Like +570 or something?
Dude, how'd you almost hit that? It's 516.
Ah, nice!
Oh, look at that. Puma out here doing his math wizardry.